It smacked my third leg. It hurt.
It's now time for a random story from a random black guy. YouTube, can I tell you a story? It doesn't matter if I can or not. I'ma tell it to you anyway.
One wintry night in Tennessee, the weather was calling for a bad snowstorm the next day. My mom, who had just had surgery, told me as I was leaving the hospital, "Now boo-boo, if it snows tomorrow like the Weather Channel says it's gonna snow tomorrow, school's probably gonna let out early. And if school lets out early, make sure you come straight home." Now I was all of 12 at the time. Sure enough, the next day, it started snowing around 11:30. In school, well, it let out early. You see what I did there? Started snowing around 11:30. School let out a bit early. Bars. I don't even think I said a bit early. I think I just said early. What was I? My homeboy Marshall was like, "Bear with me, I got a crazy idea. Let's not catch the bus. Let's walk to my house so we can have a snowball fight with my older brother."
Jeremy stopped to think about this for a moment. His mother had said if it snowed and school let out early, come straight home. But it was deeper than that. There were more kids in Jeremy's direction, and in fact, Jeremy's home was closer than Marshall's. But Jeremy has never been the sharpest tool in the shed. YOLO.
So we set off to Morador, or whatever street it was. We have many battles along the way. We go to his house. We have a snowball fight with his older brother. You needs better games. Seriously, Nintendo, get it together. And where did these clothes come from? We say hello to his mother and she says, "Jerm, your dad just called and he sounded pretty mad." I'm getting in trouble all by myself now. As a kid, it's always fun to disobey your parents until they find out. And my dad's name is Obey. No, seriously, his name is Obey. So when I get home, you gonna learn today. So his mom gives me a ride home. And why is it, as a child, when you know you're about to get in trouble when you get home, it is the longest ride of life? I remember sitting in that back seat in tears, my ninja. In tears, my ninja. And all I could think is that poo up under my shoe? I did it again, you see, dog poo on the bottom of my shoe. I need a record deal. Man, there I go digressing again. I get home and my grandma meets me at the door saying, "Ooh, Jeremy, your daddy is looking for you. Shall I make the funeral arrangements?" The young Kirby dashes to his room and begins to layer himself with boxers on top of boxers on top of boxers, topped with shorts on top of shorts, a pair of blue jeans, and 3 pair of jogging pants. He is now ready for war. Pops comes in and says, "Where you been at?" Marshall's house, sir. "Didn't your mama tell you to come straight home?" "Yes, sir." "Well, why didn't you?" You see, the way my ride was set up. "All right, Kevin Hart, drop them draws." Ninja, excuse me? You mean to tell me that I put on all this shit here for nothing? You just gonna make me take it off? You just gonna make me go bare ass? You just, okay. Daddy, please don't do it, I promise. You ever start crying before the whooping even commenced because you knew you might not ever get to play PlayStation ever again or eat a honey bun? As I stripped down to my bare butt, I began to see my life flashing before my own eyes. As the last piece of clothing hit the ground, it was on like Diddy Kong. Well, he beat me to the left, he beat me to the right. When he saw all those clothes, he beat my ass all night. But it was really only like 10 minutes after you subtract the time it took for him to catch me because I was crying and hollering like a little bitch. I ain't no bitch. You was one that night. It was one hit that I'll never forget, alright? I remember him swinging the belt, you know, so he swings the belt, and it wraps around my leg, right? And then it smacked my third leg. It hurt. Third leg, come on, bruh. Don't be fronting on YouTube. You better than that. It's more like 11th toe. Well, I have big toes, ladies. Ugh. After that lick there, I passed out. When I came through, I was in the hospital laying beside my mama, and this is what this woman told me. Now, boo-boo, I told you school let out early. Bring your ass straight home. But did you listen? No, you didn't. Now look at you now, sitting in here beside your mama, looking like Tito when he broke that string on Joseph's guitar. Yeah, he got his tail beat good, just like you did, baby. Now I want to hear from you guys. How did your parents discipline you? And if you want to hear more stories like this, let me know, because that wasn't even the most epic one. That was just one of many times, because I was a bad child. I was bad. Anyway, leave a comment below letting me know your story. Yeah, I'll leave you with this. Parents, stop spanking your children. Spankings only encourage your children to get into more mischief. Start beating they ass, because after that one my daddy gave me, I got a letter in the mail from God that said, Jeremy, you are no longer capable of evil. You have been exorcised, exorcism, whatever the word is. You have been cleansed of all demons, and you may enter the pearly gates whenever you want to. So just come on up now. Just come on up and enter them gates. So I mean, thanks, Dad. New video every Sunday. Check out the video from last week or the random video. While you're at it, hit that subscribe button. Seriously, hit that.